That was the most one-sided thing that I have seen ever. Like, that was crazy. I've been getting a couple comments about it, so I just wanted to show you guys that. What is... Sorry to interrupt, but this video was recorded probably about 2.5 months ago, so a little bit of the information may be outdated, but I tried to edit around it and put a little timestamp for something that's super relevant so you guys could just skip past it if you want. But I wanted to get something out for you guys, so here it is, and enjoy the video. Good YouTube, welcome back to another day in the life. And in today's video, I got 1, 2.5, I guess you could say, 2 house washes, and at the second house wash, we're doing a pretty decent sized shed. I usually try and get videos out on Tuesdays, but I don't know when this video is going to come out because I have a pretty busy week, and I'm also recording these 2 jobs on Tuesday, so I'm going to have to edit them and whatnot, so we'll see when it comes out. But we got 2 house washes and a shed today. This is my, I guess you could say it's a repeat client, but it's a repeat client, not a repeat job. So I did this guy's properties a couple months back. I did 3 duplexes for him, and he took me to his house and his mom's house afterwards to get an estimate, and he said he'd call me back, you know, in a month or 2. A couple months went by. I never thought he'd call back, never thought I'd see him again, and he just texted me out of the blue a couple days ago, saying that he wanted to go ahead and get it done. So we're gonna do that for him. We're gonna do his house first, and immediately after that we're gonna drive to his mom's and do her house and her shed. So should be a good video. Stick around and watch it in 2x if you have to. And you guys should already know what the topic of this yap session is gonna be. What was that Super Bowl? From the actual football being played to the halftime show to the commercials, that was probably the weirdest Super Bowl I have ever watched. I really didn't care who was gonna win or not. I didn't want the Chiefs to win because the glazing would just never stop, so I wanted their winning streak to come to an end, but I really didn't care who won. I wasn't rooting for anyone. But that game was really one-sided. If you guys watched that, it wasn't even like an entertaining game. It was so boring because the Eagles were literally just dominating. That's the only word for it. They were just dominating. The Chiefs couldn't get anything going, kept throwing picks, 3 and outs. Just a bad day for the Chiefs. And the halftime show, I'm not even sure how to feel about the halftime show. It was, I don't listen to Kendrick, but it wasn't even really like great. It sounded like there was no beat the whole time. It was just him singing on no beat. I don't think the fans, I don't think the crowd was getting into it. I couldn't hear any cheering or anything. I'm pretty sure the only song majority of those people that were there knew was Not Like Us, and that's only because it literally blew up. But I don't know how to feel about the show. Wasn't my favorite. The guest performer, SZA, is my girlfriend's favorite artist, so she was excited to see her, and she only ended up singing like maybe 1 song, I think, maybe 2. And then the commercials, bro, those commercials were weird. Those commercials were crazy. Like, if you watched, then you know, but I can't even explain it. They were just weird and random. But I think that's enough about that. Weather update for today. It is very foggy out here, but it's warm. This is like perfect washing weather. It's not hot. The sun isn't beaming. It's warm. You definitely don't want the sun beaming on your chemical on the side of a house because you don't want that stuff drying up on there, even though sometimes I let it dry, but we're not going to talk about that. It's perfect washing weather right now. I wish I was at the house doing the job, but I think it's supposed to clear up and warm up to about 80 degrees today. So that's going to be interesting. Definitely going to have to take the jacket off a little later on. I got my snacks. If you guys watched some of the earlier videos, you'll recognize these as well as these. huge shout out to Legendary, not sponsored or anything, but huge shout out to them for helping me always hit my protein goals whenever I'm on the road with some of these little snacks. They got 20 grams of protein each, and their snacks taste really good and low calories. If you're into the whole gym rat bodybuilding thing like I am, or you even just want to be healthier, these are low calorie, high protein snacks that I always bring on the road with me. So I will be enjoying those later. But it is tax time. It's February, probably about mid-February when y'all see this. If you guys, this is my first tax season, so if you guys have any tips on like who to use or what exact steps to take, I have no clue. I've done a little bit of research on it, but I still don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet. I have all of my receipts. I have pictures of my receipts. I have my receipts, the physical papers for whatever I could get papers for. Let me know what you guys do. Do you pay it quarterly? Do you pay it at the end of the year? Also, let me know your opinions on the Super Bowl situation. And we are here at the job. Beautiful property, beautiful home, super nice guy. And it is not too bad, mainly the soffits and the fascias you can see there. But the bricks and siding aren't bad at all. Gutters, same thing up top. The fascias, not even really the soffits. But we are gonna do this house and then travel over to his mother's, which is probably a couple minutes from here, so not too bad. Take you guys to the back. Super nice setup. Last time I was here, they were finishing this pool house, but the pool was here. So, as you can see, not too bad. This is where I started, on the other side of that fence. So, that's the job. And I've been getting quite a few comments about how I get this thing in and out because it's heavy. So I'm gonna set you guys on the tripe and show you how I do it. And I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to hear me, but to the edge, drop the wheel off onto my knee, and just drop it. And to get it back up, pretty much the same thing. After the job, I make sure that I'm on this side, not the exhaust side, and I pretty much just muscle it up. So it's that simple for me. I'm young and I consider myself a bodybuilder. I go to the gym all the time. I'm fit. So it may be a little easier for me than it is for maybe an older person or someone less capable. I've been getting a couple comments about it, so I just wanted to show you guys that.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. it sound right, boys. Sound right, boy.
We are all finished up. Walk you guys around. You can see we got that all clean. And pretty much everything looks like that. And he actually said he might sod all of this, so he might come out here for some side work soon. But back to the house. The only green on this house was really right here at the gutter and right down here. Besides that, everything was really just black mold. And I just ran the hoses over both fences instead of coming all the way around because I only have 150 feet. But that is the job. He paid in cash, so that's always good. And we are gonna head to his mom's house in just a moment. So we just finished up lunch and we're on the way to our second job now. I'm pretty sure this one is really light as well. Like the soffits aren't even bad from what I can remember. I think the shed was the only thing that had any kind of green on it or even any growth on it. We'll see when we get there. So this is the main event, and this is pretty much the only side that has green on it. The other sides are like, I could just rinse the dirt off the side. It's like surface dirt like this that I can just kind of rinse off, but I'm still gonna go over it. You can see maybe a little bit of growth, but it's mainly kind of just that surface dirt stuff. And the house, I don't even think is worth showing the before and afters. I just got done talking to the owner and she said that the windows were just all replaced. So not to go over them. So I'm gonna try and avoid those. And the bricks look really good, so it's mainly just the soffits for the house. And those aren't even bad, so hopefully we can knock this one out and get out of here. all finished up. And this is actually the same shed, believe it or not. That was a joke. Obviously, this is the same shed. Looks way better. All that green is completely gone. And back here, doesn't look too different, but you can tell it's a lot more clean. And I recorded the house, so you'll see that, or you have seen that already by now. House came out good. And we are loading up to get out of here. So the rest of what I recorded was pretty much me complaining about being a business owner and having a lot to do, and no one really cares about that, so I figured I'd jump on here and talk to you guys real quick. We just crossed 500 subs. I really appreciate you guys for watching the videos and supporting. It's been a while, but I have the next video recorded coming out after this, after I edit it. So stick around. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you being here. If you're a returning viewer, I appreciate you being here. And with that being said, I will see you guys, you know when, in the next